There's no harm reaching out to American and asking for a timeline of when you can expect your scholarship aid to be announced.
Hey there, you're watching Ask the Art of Applying. In this series, admissions experts on our team answer real questions from our clients who are navigating the grad school application process. Watch this series to gain perspective and get real expert answers to your most pressing application questions. And if you're interested in learning more about the expert advice, editing, and guidance we provide for the grad school application process, book a free 15-minute quick call with our team at the link in the description. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more application success stories, application tips, advice, and encouragement. Enjoy the video.
Welcome. I'm Adam Miller, a consultant with the Art of Applying and a graduate of the University of Virginia's Darden School of Business. Today we've got a question from our Q&A vault about what happens when you get accepted to a school but they don't give you a scholarship. So let's take a look at today's question and see how our client was responded to by some of our consultants. The person writes in, I just got accepted into American University. It was my second choice, woohoo. Now, just to be clear, this person's looking at public policy schools, but they did not mention any scholarship money. And I'm quite surprised given my good GPA, my high GRE score, my awesome essays, etc. So this person was pretty confident in their application, but didn't get a scholarship of any kind. However, I checked on their frequently asked questions page, and it says that the awards are announced on an ongoing basis and given to students applying for admission by the priority deadline. Responses to award offers are due by the deadline stated on the award letter. If you get an award letter. Does this mean that award letters are different from admissions letters? Should I wait a couple weeks before contacting them and asking about merit-based awards/scholarships since I just got a decision from them about getting in? I should also mention that I'm taking an economics class and will finish that by March. So, I've been doing well on that, and I've got really great grades in it. And I hope to use that for negotiating scholarship money. Interesting. All right. So we've got two responses here. The first is our founder and CEO, Kanisha, and she says, I'm going to let Virginia respond to your post in a very thorough way, as she does. But I don't think you should wait to reach out and inquire about scholarship aid. Basically, go for it. You're in. Whatever their system is to, on this rolling basis, let you know. Don't sit there and twiddle your thumbs for weeks and weeks. Go ahead and reach out. And then Virginia, she responds with, I agree. There's no harm reaching out to American and asking for a timeline of when you can expect your scholarship aid to be announced. I think a phone call or an email are both appropriate here. If you do email, you can note in your email your application number ID just to help them pull up your file really quickly, and the date in which you submitted your application, as well as when you heard about your decision. Specific to American, be sure to ask if you are able to get graduate assistantships. This is a thing that's apparently pretty common in public policy schools, where you're going to work and get paid for a teacher primarily, professor primarily, and that will help you pay down any debt that you would otherwise be incurring. In other words, ask them if the GAs are assigned only during admissions or if there's a possibility to get one once you're already enrolled. Third thing that Virginia says is, yes, award letters can be different from acceptance letters. And that actually was the case for me at Darden. Is I got the letter and the phone call that I'd been admitted, and then the following day is when I got the actual letter about my scholarship. It sounds like in this case it's going to be a lot longer potentially of a process for them, but just know that that is a common thing, that getting in is different than them giving you money. Even once you are offered your scholarship award, if you get one, be sure to read all of the fine print and some things to look out for. Number one, GPA requirements once you're into the program, right? Don't let your grades slip. And number two, if the scholarship is renewable for the whole duration of the program. Sometimes it's just a one-year thing. Sometimes there's other stipulations that they might put in there that you're going to want to be aware of so that you can continue to get that same amount of money each and every year of your program. And in this case, a 2-year program. Finally, in response to telling them about your economics course, I would just save that until it's time for you to negotiate your scholarship award. I agree with that. I think that this course is also a very minor thing that's going on here. That might be something to update them more on if you were waiting on the wait list about getting into the school. They might go, okay, this person's clearly demonstrating that they're very passionate about getting in by doing this whole extra class. And if they're getting a good grade in it, that shows that they'll not struggle in quantitative type subjects like econ that you're going to have to take in your typical MPP program. So save that, in case you need it as other data points later down the road in negotiating your scholarship even higher. But for right now, you should just reach out to them, give them a call, send them an email, whatever you're more comfortable with, to figure out when you can expect that decision. And once you get that decision, start using that to see if you can get it to an even higher amount of scholarship or graduate assistantship possibilities than you initially get from them. So that is it for today's question. Hopefully you found this informative and hopefully you found it a little bit entertaining. If you want any help getting into the graduate school of your dreams, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at theartofapplying.com.
Thanks for watching. Are you ready to take your application process to the next level? The Art of Applying helps you get into the graduate school of your dreams and get money to pay for it. Book a free quick call from the link in the description to get started. And subscribe to our channel for more application tips and success stories.